I'm glad we get to cover all of it.
Yes.
All of it. Huh? My mama gonna be watching. Let me know when to start.
We're going on in 4 minutes.
In 4 minutes.
Yep.
Ooh, this is so exciting.
I love it. I'm glad I've made it.
I know. Look, I get to meet a bubbly personality like that.
So is it Suso?
Suso.
Yeah. Okay.
It's Gambian. From my Gambian husband.
Okay. Buy me one. Can you get me one?
Look, sure can. Look, when you want to come, I go home in November. Look, when you want to go. Yeah, we go, or I go back home about 1 to 2 times a year.
Mm-hmm.
But this
home
will be
is
the Gambia. It's my second home, the Gambia, West Africa.
Okay.
So, but this will be my final time in a while because my husband's retiring.
Wow.
He's retiring from the military there. So he said we won't be back for a while. I was like, oh. He's like, yeah, I gotta get settled here.
Wow. Suso.
Yeah, Adriana
Suso.
Yes, ma'am.
There's no interest, late fees,
Okay.
or credit checks. No joke.
And this is a vegan skincare company.
Yes.
Educate proper skincare. Yes. Maintenance and high quality vegan skincare products. Mind, body, and spirit, baby.
Yes, it is.
Multi-billion-dollar sugar industry and its epic legal battle with migrant sugarcane harvesters.
And do you mind if we take a picture at the end?
Absolutely.
Okay.
How sugar is grown, cultivated, and sold.
Let me make sure I get
Sole
this.
practitioners came together to produce this huge case. If they were right, then these workers would owe tens of millions of dollars in extra wages. We just sort of looked at each other and said, wow.
Huh?
Listen to Big Sugar wherever you get your
We got 2 minutes.
1.9 ethics.
He be trying to start. I'm ending at 58 then. 28.
Close it so y'all won't get no distractions.
Woo! Get amped up, girl.
Right.
Yeah. With Erica. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Amped Up. I am your host, Erica Denise, and I am so excited to be in the building once more and again on this beautiful, wonderful, sunny day here in Louisville, Kentucky. Do y'all see the sun outside? Or am I the only one? Do you see it? Adrian, no. You don't see it?
No, I don't. No,
Jay, you see it? Am I the only one? Listen, it is a dreary day out there. It is thundering and lightning. This mic is hot. Jay has turned that down a little bit. That's all in my ear. Oh my goodness. But I saw somebody say on the internet yesterday on social media, they was like, when guys start taking pictures in the sky, I get in the house and sit down. Listen. And I was like, what you talking about? Take a picture. And I understood what she meant. And she was like, when the lightning starts. It looked like guys taking a picture.
Oh yeah.
That was kind of funny a little bit. You didn't think it was funny? They say you get somewhere and sit down when it is thundering and lightning. And it's so funny too. It was raining. What was it? Friday?
Mm-hmm.
And somebody was supposed to call me for a meeting. And they said, I'm gonna call you when it stops thundering. And I was like, but we're on cell phones. I don't think that the thunder is gonna affect the cell phone like it does the landlines. You remember when you have to?
Oh yeah, it still carries. It still carries that old school myth. It still carries. My mama used to be like, "Get off the phone."
Exactly, get off the phone.
Yes.
And it tickled me so bad and it was an older woman that I was supposed to be meeting with too. And she's like, "Yeah, I'll call you when it stops thundering and lightning." And I'm like, "Oh, okay."
Right.
I love it. But listen, I am amped up because I am on this side of the earth. It is a wonderful opportunity to still be living and breathing,
Yes.
and in have a reasonable portion of my right mind.
Mhm.
Amped up because let's see what we have to talk about today. Dave Christopher is going to be the keynote speaker at the 5th annual scholarship gala of the Claycomb Academy, and that's going to be September the 16th, and that is a fundraiser. So it's that time of the year where we host a classy affair with good food and marvelous entertainment while celebrating 2023 JCPS High School seniors at our Black Tie Claycomb Academy Scholarship Gala. Every year we host this event as a fundraiser for our scholarship fund, and it sells out quickly. So you need to get in where you fit in. And this year, our own founder of AMP, Dave Christopher, is going to be the keynote speaker. Yes.
Love him. Love him.
Love Dave to death. And the Ultimate Show Band is going to be there as entertainment, and you can purchase your table or an individual ticket by going to claycombacademy.ticketspice.com. That is claycombacademy.ticketspice.com. And you can get your ticket. You can get an individual ticket or you can get a table. Also on July the 30th, we're going to be honoring Ken Clay, who is a Louisville legend. You know Ken Clay? You don't know Ken Clay. Ken Clay is amazing. He does a lot of work in the arts community. He used to work at the Kentucky Center for the Arts. He runs the World Fest.
Oh, okay. Look, I've been to a plethora of World Fest.
Listen,
so yeah.
So Ken Clay is the mind behind the World Fest.
Okay, big deal.
And so we are honoring him on July the 30th. It's the Ken Clay Renaissance Honor Award event. And it's jazz classics, fusion, and R&B featuring the Louisville Jazz Initiative. The doors are going to open at 4:00. Ken Clay is a trailblazer, an arts icon, author, and a jazz aficionado. Is that how you say that? And so the guests are going to be Dick Sisto. And he's a vibraphone player with Tyrone Wheeler on the bass. And we're going to be introducing Corey Jackson, a violin prodigy. And it's going to be at the Muhammad Ali Center, located at 144 North 6th Street. And for more information about that event, you can call 502-873-6545. Tickets are $50 and $65 for limited exclusive seating. And you can get those tickets at Better Days East and West. And so we're so excited about that. So let me just read what this is about. So jazz classics, fusion, and R&B performers, Louisville leaders, and presenters set to honor Ken Clay at the Muhammad Ali Center. Featured performing artists with special guests are scheduled to light up the Muhammad Ali Center to publicly honor Louisville's own Ken Clay, former VP of Programming at the Kentucky Center for the Arts, Derby City trailblazer, arts icon, and we've already told you that. Sorry. So here's what you need to know. It is Sunday, July the 30th. Doors open at 4:00. Showtime starts at 5:00. Again, it's at the Muhammad Ali Center, and tickets are $50 for general admission and then $65 for the exclusive seating. And again, if you want tickets to that, you can pick those up at Better Days West. And Erica Denise Entertainment will be there behind the scenes to help run the show. So I'm excited about that and that opportunity. And thanks always, Ken Clay and team, for reaching out to Erica Denise Entertainment for your needs. All right, y'all. So the voice that you've been hearing right now is Adriana Suso.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely.
Adriana is a serial entrepreneur, a skincare guru, a visionary, and an executioner, leader in coaching and driving people to success. She is the founder of Bay Vibe Skincare, a curated vegan skincare company brand. Bay Vibe Skincare's mission is to educate the community on proper skincare health and maintenance to provide high-quality vegan skincare products that nourishes the body, mind, and spirit and makes skincare a vibe. I love that.
Yes.
We are serving and providing a plant-based, high-quality resolution to aid their skincare issues such as eczema, psoriasis, severe dry skin, and hyperpigmentation. And you've been working aggressively in 2022 to become distributors and suppliers at Amazon, Walmart, Ulta, Target, Sephora, and many other mass retail chains. And so far, you have become a supplier on Amazon, Rainbow Blossom, and Walmart, with pending applications to the other retail chains.
Yes,
Come on
absolutely.
Yes.
When I hear someone else say it, I'm like, oh, I've been doing some work.
You have been doing some work. Listen, that is not to be just glossed over. That is amazing.
Thank you.
So-
Thank you.
Before we start talking about your business, where are you from?
So I'm from Louisville. Look, this is my hometown.
This
I'm
is
here.
your home.
Yep. I'm
What
here
school
from
did you go to?
Louisville. I went to high school, Atherton. I went to
Atherton?
Atherton High School.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Okay. So you are not a manual goat, so it's fine. You can be here.
Look,
So-
my brother is.
oh,
But,
God.
you know.
Yeah, we're not messing with them. Every time I have a guest from Manual here, I try to give them a hard time. 'Cause
Oh, wow.
I'm a bulldog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
So we not. So Atherton is cool.
Yes. They cool.
Yeah.
Shout out to Atherton.
Shout out to Atherton. So, how in the world did you get into skincare?
I got into skincare during the pandemic. So before I got into skincare, I was working at a job. I'm not going to say the job's name, but I was working at a job that I absolutely hated. And I wanted to be my own boss so bad. I was just stagnant. And you know how sometimes God in life kind of prepares you to take that big leap. And so to me, I felt like God was talking to me saying, like, are you going to stay here and be stagnant and be mad at yourself when you know, like, you have dreams of owning a multitude of businesses?
Yeah.
Are you going to take that leap? So I was like, I didn't got comfortable. God, I didn't got comfortable. Well, the pandemic occurred. And during the pandemic, a lot of people got laid off. I was one that got laid off.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh God, like, what do I do now? Lost my father at the same time. Look, tree fell on my house.
What?
Went through suicidal ideation. I went through a lot. But instead of staying in that place of, depression and hard times, I used that to fuel my business. So the birth of Bay Vibes happened with that. So I worked aggressively. I used to love to go to Bath and Body Works. That was my favorite store. But as you get older, some ingredients you can't use anymore. So when I created Bay Vibes, I made sure that it was with ingredients that you knew of, such as like shea butter, cocoa butter, avocado oil, rosehip oil. Everybody knows those ingredients. So I partnered with the chemist, and then we made Bay Vibes skincare. So now it is a curated skincare line specifically for African American women. And in the fall, we're going to have a complete skincare kit for you to utilize. So we're known for our 24-hour moisture retention body butters, known as the Bay Butter, Tropical Paradise Bay Butter, yes. And we will have a complete skincare kit later on in 2023. It'll include, we call the Makeup Eater, excuse me, the Makeup Eater, the vitamin C based serum, the intensive sun-based sunscreen, and many, many more.
Wow.
And I'm just so blessed and so happy to be on this journey because it took a lot to get here. It took a lot to get here because within 2 years' time, like you've stated, like I've accomplished so much. And sometimes when you're in the midst of it and you're in the midst of the storm, sometimes you don't see all the accomplishments because on the entrepreneurship side, it doesn't look pretty. There's been plenty of times where I've been broke. There's been plenty of times where, the lights could have been cut off. I almost lost my home, and by the grace of God, God was just, I wrote on each paper a scripture. It was a Psalm scripture. I can't remember it right off bat, but I was like, I'm not losing my home. I'm not losing my business. We're going to push through this. And by the grace of God, he allowed that to happen. And I'm here today to show God's grace and God's mercy on that.
What a testimony. And I love that you are talking about the goodness of God and God bringing you out and bringing you through the storm, because sometimes God uses our storms to bless us. And we don't know when we're in the middle of it that that's what's happening. You know what I mean? Like you, all of these things are happening. Tree done fell on your house. You lost your father. You lost your job, laid off. And it's easy to kind of get stuck in that funk and say, oh, woe is me, and thinking that the world is your world is crumbling around you.
Right.
And sometimes it is, you know what I mean? But God is right there with you
Oh yeah.
in
Oh,
that, giving you the peace that you need and giving you the tools that you need to pull yourself out of that situation
Mhm.
or to go through the situation.
Oh yeah. Mhm.
And sometimes we think that God is supposed to just wave a magic wand and make everything better, but He uses our trials to, number one, bring us closer to Him and
That
let us know that we can't do this thing without Him at all.
Absolutely.
We can't.
Absolutely.
We can't. So I love that you're giving Him the honor and the glory for your business. So let's talk about the struggles of being an entrepreneur, because a lot of people feel like, and I say this every show, that this is easy to do, right?
No, it's not.
It's not.
It absolutely is not. We could talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. So what have been some of the struggles as an entrepreneur that you've gone through?
First and foremost, not having the correct, at the time in the beginning, look, before the AMP program, shout out to AMP. I love
Yes.
them. That's my family. But not having the right mentors,
Mhm.
Researching a lot on your own, although it's great, sometimes you might not have the proper information. Raising capital is definitely a huge barrier. And then understanding that after your 2-year mark is when you'll actually start to see, momentum when it comes to raising capital, getting bankers that are interested,
Mhm.
and much more. There's a lot of time where like you got to get it out the mud.
Yeah.
I mean, I started my business out of my house. I mean,
Mhm.
let's keep it 100. I started my business out of my house. My mom, shout out to my mom, shout out to my brother, my family, shout out to my cousin. They were my guinea pigs. Like they were like, this ain't it. And we really love this one. Like make this it because we want more of that. But there were plenty of times where people doubt you, and you get so mesmerized by what they say, on social media, when you're on Instagram and you see these people who are in your age range that are just out here getting it,
Yeah.
but they're not showing you the struggle that came behind
Exactly.
it. You see the nice cars, the money, the private jets and stuff like that,
Yeah.
but they don't show you the rejected applications for a loan. They don't show you the rejected grant applications. They don't show you when their lights turned off. They don't show you when, excuse me, they don't show you when they ain't got food in the fridge or when they had to ask their mama for a loan. They don't show you none of that.
Right.
They don't show the grind, the hard nights. Let's be real. Look,
Yeah.
let's talk about me a little bit.
Come on.
They don't talk about the times when you're in your bed crying, asking God, like, before I take myself out of here, God,
Come
like,
on.
show me another direction, because it's hard.
Yeah.
There will be a moment in time where you feel like nobody's hearing you, but you don't realize there's a whole village behind you that you are encouraging
Yeah.
and that you're pushing through. I had someone come up to me, I don't even know them, but they follow me, and they was just like, your whole journey inspired me. You have no idea.
Yeah.
Like you helped me out quite a bit. And I was just like, wow, like all I'm doing is posting
Yeah.
to encourage myself. Like when I make encouraging posts, about entrepreneurship and things like that, I'm talking to myself through my posts. But you never know like who's watching you, who's following
Exactly.
you, because you might encourage and you might enlighten somebody else.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
I think that's what it's about too, is being able to encourage somebody else to fight another day.
Oh,
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Oh yeah.
And to just encourage somebody else and to let somebody else know that even if it's just for today, you can get through this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so sharing your testimony and sharing, encouraging words is always good. And then when somebody can come back to you and say, hey, what you said inspired me. Like, I think that's what it's all about. And let's truth be told, people post on social media the highlight reels.
Right. Right.
A lot of the stuff that people post on social media isn't even real, especially on Instagram. When you see the people in the jets and the cars and stuff, they just doing photo ops.
That part.
And it
part.
don't even belong to them, and then we've got so many filters and things that make us look better than we actually do in real life. And it's like, you cannot compare yourself to what you see on the
Very
surface. you know, and we have got to start digging deeper and finding out, you know, what is on the inside of us.
Mhm.
What is it that Jesus wants us to
People want
portray?
the real.
Yes.
People want the real. And I
Yes.
try to be, although like I said, you know, you'll see my accomplishments, but in many times some people will see my downfall.
Yeah.
I mean, it has not been an easy road at all. It is still a high mountain that we have to climb.
Mhm.
But as long as we see what we want at the other side, like we'll get there. Like I
Absolutely.
know that Bae Vibe Skincare will be a multi-billion-dollar company.
Come on.
I already
claim
wrote
it.
my name on it.
Come on.
So it's all about like making sure that your mindset is in place to prepare yourself for that journey. Because being a CEO, being a founder, I mean, as you know,
Mhm.
that takes on a high emotional IQ.
Absolutely.
Even when you start hiring people, when you get to a point where I'm working on getting a staff, getting a warehouse,
Mhm.
you know, making sure that my networks are tight, building that foundation. I believe I spent my first 2 years building foundation.
Mhm.
You know, that matters. Your word is your word. It really matters. So
Mhm.
I appreciate everyone who's been a part of my journey, a part of my growth. You know, to really see this thing through.
Yeah. So where does the name Bae Vibe come from? How did you come
So
up with that?
Bae Vibes comes from first of all, those are my two favorite words, of course. And it comes from I want to make everything just a vibe. I
Mhm.
love, 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 love when you go, like for instance, it really came from when I went home to my second home in the Gambia, West Africa.
Mhm.
When I went there, I almost moved there, and I was like, everything is a vibe. Here.
Yeah.
Like it's tropical, it's
Yes.
nice, like it's hot, yeah. But I just loved it, and it gave a whole sense or a whole new meaning to just just life being like Bae. Like you want to be like Bae. You want to make sure your skin's popping. You want it to be a vibe. And the tropical paradise scent that we created, that we formulated with essential oils, it really came from when I was back at home.
Mhm.
It just enhanced my experience.
Mhm.
So I definitely wanted to make sure that I brought that back when I made the skincare line.
And listen, this smells so good. This is Tropical Paradise.
Thank
This
you.
smells amazing. It feels good. This is a whipped body butter. It's a 2-ounce container. And I love your packaging as well. Like
Thank
packaging
you.
is important to me.
Yes.
And it just makes you want to buy it. You
Yeah.
know, when it's pretty. I love black and white. This is good.
Good.
So
Thank you.
so talk to me about skincare. Your skin is popping, number one.
Thank you. Thank you. Look, it wasn't always that way. I deal with hormonal acne as
Mhm.
every woman do, you know, when that time of the month comes. But I focus on intentionally making sure I know what I'm putting on my skin.
Mhm.
All I wear is my product.
Mhm.
Now, when it comes to, you know, perfumes and stuff like that, it's a whole different story.
Yeah.
But when it comes to my skincare, I am very intentional on making sure I know what I put on my body. So I use my African Black foaming cleanser to wash my face every day. I make sure that I'm using my butter. I only have to put on the Bae butter one time during the summer,
Mhm.
as soon as you get out of the shower, and you have to put on 2 times in the winter.
Mhm.
So it is phenomenal.
So you can put this on your face.
Yeah, you put all over your body.
Okay.
Oh yeah, it's good for them hard areas such as like your elbows, your hands, your
Mhm.
feet.
Yeah.
I remember when we did the Derby Diversity event. Look, shout out to Tawana Bain.
Mhm.
Her team is phenomenal. But when we did their event, and we were one of the vendors,
Mhm.
I walked to every table because you know, everybody was shopping, stuff like that. I went to the owners.
Mhm.
It's all about foundation, right?
Yeah.
So I went to the owners and I was just like, hey. I know it was kind of bold, but I knew what I was doing. I was like,
Yeah.
let me see your feet.
Uh-oh. Woo!
Listen,
What was your
listen. I
reaction?
was like, let me see your feet. I said, let me see your hands, let me see your feet. And they were just like, girl, what is wrong with you? I was like, come here. I said, now look, I'm a married woman. I can't rub it in for you, but I can
Mhm.
put some in your hand. So they would take some and put it on like their hands and their feet. And they was like, girl, where is from? I said, girl, right over there. Right over there. So they would come to my table and it would be a line. You know, and it's just crazy. It's crazy, like when you come in service, because really that was service right there. You know, humbling yourself, you know, to get down and be like, let me see your feet. You know what I mean? That's a private matter. That's a sensitive matter when you see somebody's feet shout, because it shows the struggle and it shows the pain that they've probably went through. You know, your skin tells your story. It tells a story. But it was just great to be able to help so many people at that time, and also get the word out, especially because right now we're trying to focus so hard on making sure our marketing is on place. And shout out to AMP, they're really helping us on that, making sure that we get our brand, you know, together, so that when we do pitch to big companies, they're like, oh, we heard about this company before. We heard about this brand. So that's definitely been an area of opportunity that we're definitely trying to tackle.
Yeah. So you have a whole skincare line. So you've got the cleanser, you have a toner?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So that's getting released in the fall. So we will have a complete 8-step skincare kit from start to finish. That I'm super excited about, because some people, they'll ask like, well, what do you have on hyperpigmentation, or what do you have on this and what do you have on that? I was like, wait till the fall, because we already getting it together. So right now, of course, we're known for our Tropical Paradise Bay Butters, our African Black soaps, and our cleansers. But this fall, it's about to be a whole big thing, and I'm so super excited, because we want to specialize in helping our Black women, because I mean, believe it or not, we carry on the family, we carry on the pack, but no one ever takes care of us. You know, let me rephrase, we're the last ones to be taken care of. So I definitely want to make this specifically for Black women, to make sure that they are taken care of. And thanks to AMP, they helped me realize, hey, get very specific on who it is that you're talking to. And after a while, you know, I wanted to cater to absolutely everybody, in which, you know, I think every business owner, every entrepreneur wants to. But then you soon realize, hey, I need to cater to my Black woman, you know, because I am a Black woman. So that's what I did.
And every product isn't for everybody, and you can't, when you try to launch your net too wide, you know, you'll fall. So it is important to niche down, and that is something that the RTBI incubator taught me as well. So I was in the first cohort.
Awesome.
I was in the first cohort, and you know, it was a life-changing experience for me. And so now I'm a full-time entrepreneur as well.
Awesome. That is amazing. Ain't it
2
great?
weeks. 2
Ain't
weeks.
It great? I love it. I love it.
It's, you know, it is. I see you, Jay Has. There's a phone call. Come on, and let's put them on in. Come on, caller.
Okay.
Hello, caller. You're on the air.
I'd like to speak to the dermatologist.
She's right here.
Well, look, not dermatologist, skincare guru.
For Black men.
Uh-oh.
Skin problems.
Okay. Well, look, right now, because in the past, well, I'll put it this way. A lot of our men, although our butter is for women, a lot of our men use our butters as well. So if you have severe dry skin, if you do have eczema, look, you can take your wife's Bay Butter and use it too. Although we do focus on the Black woman.
Okay, I have very, very extra oily skin. I can take a paper towel and rub it across my forehead, and it will saturate the paper towel.
Oh, wow.
Okay. Well, what I was saying, this is just out of honesty, considering that our butters are for people who do have severely dry skin, we don't yet have something for oily skin. That doesn't mean that we won't, but right now, that isn't something that we currently have. But in the future, I'm sure then the skincare kit, that will be a part of it, a part of the product.
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, I'm gonna ask you this. I need to stay in touch with you.
Okay.
I need your phone number so I can contact you.
You can. Look, we got a phone number that you can call and you can text. Okay. Our business line is 812 area code 748
748
24 38.
Do I ask for you, or I would get somebody that would know knowledgeable about your product.
You can ask for me currently right
Okay.
now. Look, I'm answering
What's
all
your
the
name?
phone calls. It's Adriana Suso.
Adriana Sucho. How you spell Sucho?
Susso.
Okay. So when should I give you a call back?
Look, you can give me a call back during our business hours. I believe we're open 9 a.m. till 6 Monday through Friday or Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
So
All
yeah.
right. All
Yep,
right.
yep, yep. So if you
Okay.
want to look after the interview,
but-
you can give me a call.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. But what I wanted to know was, you said you don't have nothing right now. So are we talking about something down the road, or I could come, leave me? That's what I'm saying. Leave me to what I gotta do.
I understand. Right now, we are focusing on Black women right now. But I'm not
Okay.
going to say that in the future that we won't have a line for Black men as well.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. I like what you're saying. You're saying, and I like the way you said how you don't have to do nothing but use that butter just once a day.
Yep, just once a
I
day.
mean, I really like that. I really like that. But I need, I'm waiting for you to say, have something. Hey, I'm on the radio and I got stuff for men. I'm gonna be your number one person. I'm gonna come to you.
Okay.
All right,
And
thank you.
And my name is Guy Ellis.
All right, Mr. Guy, look, challenge accepted.
Right. That sounds like that's a new line of products for you.
Yes.
Thank you, Guy, for calling in. So, it sounds like there's a demand for the Black man.
Right.
Okay.
I love it.
So that needs to be your next product after
Okay.
you launch the skincare for the Black women.
All
The
right.
eight step system for them. You need to start working on the system for men.
Look, challenge accepted.
There you go. And Bay is the man. You know what I'm saying?
Look, it could be both.
It could be
It could be
both.
both.
Yeah, men and women can be Bay. Listen, you just started a whole nother service,
Right. He was
okay?
like, help me.
Help me.
Help me.
And I think we forget about the men's skin too. We got to start thinking about the men too.
Very
forget
true.
about
Very
them.
true. Very
Yeah.
true. Look, I heard you. Look, challenge accepted. That'll be something that we work on in the future.
There you go.
That's a promise.
Listen, we are running out of time. And so where can people find you?
So you can find us. I'm pretty active on Facebook. You can find us on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok at Bay Vibes Skincare. That's Bay Vibes, and it's spelled with a Z at the end. So Bay Vibes Skincare. And you can also follow me on Facebook. I'm pretty active. My name is Adriana Suso. I am the founder and CEO of the Future Multi-Billion-Dollar Skincare Corporation.
on.
So yeah.
So that is Bay, BAE, V like Victor, IBEZ, skincare.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And shout out to the Russell Business Tech Incubator for
Yes.
changing entrepreneurs' lives one business at a time.
Absolutely.
When I tell you, I was saying that it was a game changer for me.
Oh yeah.
And if you have the opportunity to apply to get into that incubator, I would suggest that you do that.
Oh yeah, they are absolutely life changing. Like
Yeah.
you have no idea. I'm so happy that Mr. Christopher created the RTBI. I now have an entrepreneur family, people that understand me. Shout out to Brittany. Shout out to Tamika. Shout out to
Mhm.
Cassandra Gray.
Yes, that's my
Listen,
girl.
love her, love
Yes.
her. Shout out just to everybody who is a part of the incubator. Like,
Yeah.
and I'm so happy to know that even when the incubator is over, you still have a family to go to.
Uh-huh.
Like they hold you accountable.
Yeah.
They really put you, in position to win. A shout out to Dr. Pamela Joy too. It's just
Pamela Jolly.
Pamela Jolly.
Yes,
My apologies,
yes.
Pamela Jolly. But yeah, like it's been an amazing experience, and it's one that I will cherish for a lifetime.
Absolutely. All right. Our time is up. And so we will be back next week, same time, same station. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
All right. Yay. Guy
That
said,
was great.
we need some stuff for the men, okay? He said, don't leave us out.
That was awesome.
Yay.
I loved it.